1545. England and France are, as usual, at war. From land, King Henry VIII, at this point married to wife number 6, orders his flagship, the Mary Rose, to attack the invading French fleet. The Mary Rose fires her guns, takes on water, and sinks with her entire crew. It would then be over 400 years until the remains of the Mary Rose were discovered. (1982). The entire nation watched television coverage of the wreck being raised and moved to nearby Portsmouth Dockyard. In 2011, Werings is contracted by the Mary Rose Trust to construct their new museum. The technically challenging design is built upon the complex geometry of steel superstructure and curved external envelope, with the Mary Rose remaining in place during the construction phase. A key factor in Werings securing the design and build contract was the proposal of an alternative, cost-saving steel frame solution. One of the main challenges is to maintain the closely controlled environmental conditions within the existing temporary enclosure housing the ship. Werings is responsible for this national treasure until it is handed back to the city and the nation at the beginning of 2012. Let's now have a virtual visit of the museum and see more history in the making. Among the numerous displays is a 10-meter recreation of the historical Cowdrey etching of the Mary Rose in action. The missing half of the ship is recreated with actual artifacts, showing how they would have been positioned while the ship was being used. Reuniting some 19,000 artifacts with the ship for the very first time since she was raised will give insight into the personal stories of the crew, such as the master carpenter's cabin with the remains of his dog. When taking the panoramic lift, one cannot help but be moved by the majesty of the hull, enclosed in its very own jewelry box. In 2012, the project will be handed over with ventilation ducts in place to further preserve the ancient timbers. In 2016, these ducts and the separating partition will be removed. And for the first time ever, the public will come into direct contact with the majesty of the Mary Rose. As the visit ends, HMS Victory, Admiral Nelson's flagship at the Battle of Trafalgar, can be seen nestled next to the Mary Rose Museum. Waring's has played its part in the history of the Mary Rose, and, as His Royal Highness Prince Harry said upon laying the foundation stone, this will be a special place of celebration and learning for future generations, and one of commemoration for the English sailors and soldiers who lost their lives on the 19th of July, 1545.